Sometimes life hits you. You experience a completely derailed day where all your plans turn to ashes, everything goes south, and you feel entirely defeated. Raw motivation alone will not pull you out of the confusion. When you are taking hits like that, getting through it requires a concrete, physical system. We are going to build the Resilience Action Plan. Grab a pen and a piece of paper right now. Start by drawing a single, bold vertical line straight down the middle of the page. Forcing yourself to follow a structured process while you are in the middle of a crisis shifts your focus from the chaos you cannot control to a physical task you can. Step 1 is identifying your starting point. You need to isolate the absolute core reason you began this journey in the first place. At the top of your page, write the heading, My Why. Below that, clearly define your undeniable reason for fighting. Consider a person sleeping in an abandoned building. Their specific why might be as focused as, I will become a homeowner. They use that concrete goal to survive another night on the floor. If you write a vague goal, this system fails. Your written reason is only valid if reading it produces an immediate, visceral reaction. You must feel it. Step 2 is the purpose versus pain calculation. Right below your reason, write down the specific struggle or pain point you are dealing with right now. Now, draw a mathematical greater than symbol between your why and your pain. This diagram illustrates why you might feel like quitting. If the weight of your current pain is greater than the weight of your why, the struggle will naturally pull you down. When your why is heavier than the pain, it provides the leverage you need to get back up. The pain hasn't changed, but your reason for enduring it has become the dominant force. Applying this logic clarifies why the struggle feels overwhelming. It allows you to see exactly where the balance of your priorities needs to shift so you can resume the race. Even with a heavy why, a massive setback still hurts. The raw emotional pain of a failure is a severe psychological barrier. To manage that barrier, we use step 3, the 30-minute processing rule. Write the words time limit, 30 min on your document. Feeling devastation is required. If you need to cry, you must get it out. That is a human reaction, and suppressing it often makes the recovery process take longer. But there is an absolute boundary. Once those 30 minutes expire, your morning must cease immediately, and the grind must resume. This visual represents the danger of lingering. If you ignore the time limit and stop moving, you risk becoming permanently stuck in that specific adversity. Compartmentalizing your grief gives you the space for a necessary human reaction while preserving the momentum you need to actually change your situation. Now we enter the active phase of recovery. Step 4 is pain recycling. Below your time limit, write the heading, What I Am Learning. To reframe the struggle, you must reject the role of a powerless victim and aggressively search for the educational value in the experience. This turns a painful rejection into specific data. Instead of just feeling the sting, you are extracting information that makes your next attempt faster or more focused. The final point of failure happens when your big picture goal still seems impossibly far away. That distance creates paralysis. To combat that overwhelm, we use step 5, the micro movement. We are strictly limiting your focus to the immediate future. At the very bottom of your page, write, Next step, 24 hours. As this timeline collapses, you must abandon all concern for the weeks or months ahead. Define a single, irreducible action you can execute today. Just solve one problem. The rule is continuous movement. If you cannot fly, run. If you cannot run, walk. If you cannot walk, crawl. Surviving a massive crisis is about the relentless execution of the very next available micro-step. Look down at your page. You now have an entire, completed resilience action plan. You have successfully transitioned from a state of vague, paralyzing overwhelm to holding a defined, actionable defensive weapon in your hands. If you ever doubt your ability to execute it, remember your biological baseline for hope. The human heart beats approximately 4,000 times per hour. Each pulse is a reminder that as long as you are alive, you have the capacity to act. You must deploy this plan physically. Tape this paper to your bathroom mirror, leave it on your desk, or set it as your phone background so you see it every single day. Your current circumstance is a temporary state, and you now have the power to change how you respond to it. This piece of paper is the tool you will use to rewrite how your story ends.